Europe is the sixth continent in the world. It lies in the northern hemisphere. The political and cultural thought and the scientific research developed in Europe have influenced other countries in the world. The Industrial Revolution first took place in Europe in the 18th century. It has many places worth visiting, such as the snow-clad Alps mountains, beautiful coasts, churches, the Leaning Tower of Pisa, the Eiffel Tower, and many other places of tourist attraction. We shall study the location, extent, and boundaries. The latitudinal extent of Europe is between 34 degrees north and 71 degrees north. The longitudinal extent is from 11 degrees west to 66 degrees east. It is located in the temperate and frigid zones. Europe is surrounded by the continent of Asia and Africa in the south, Arctic Ocean in the north, Atlantic Ocean in the west. Landlocked seas like Mediterranean Sea and Black Sea are to the south, and Caspian Sea is in the southeast. Moving on to physiography. The Russian highlands are in the center of the continent, surrounded by extensive plains. In the northern part of the continent, the Kejolin Mountains are located. Ural Mountains are in the northeast. Caucasus Mountain is in the southeast. In the south are the ranges of Carpathian, Apennines, and Alps Mountain. Between the North and South Mountain region is the North European Plain region. Kejolin Mountains slope gently in the northwest direction. The 5 peaks in the continent of Europe are Mount Blanc, Mount Mulhacen, Mount Etna, Mount Olympus, and Mount Sinto. The Black Forest Block Mountain is located in the western part of Europe. The continent has 3 large islands, namely Scandinavia, Ireland, and Great Britain. The distance between Europe and Africa is the least in the area of Strait of Gibraltar. The Danube river plain, surrounded by mountains, is called the Plain of Hungary. Next, we shall study about rivers and water resources. The important rivers in Europe are River Ural, Volga, Pechora, Danube, Oder, Rhine, Po, and Rhone. River Ural has its source in the Ural Mountains and joins the Caspian Sea. River Pechora has its source in the Urals and joins the Barents Sea. River Danube has its source in the Black Forest Mountain and joins the Black Sea. River Oder has its source in the Sudeten Range and joins the Baltic Sea. River Rhine has its source in the Alps Mountain and joins the North Sea. River Po has its source in the Alps and joins the Adriatic Sea. River Rhone has its source in the Alps and joins the Mediterranean Sea. River Vistula and River Niemen flow through the North European plains to meet the Baltic Sea. Rivers Indal, Ume, and Torn join the Gulf of Bothnia near the Scandinavian peninsula. The rivers originating in the Scandinavian peninsula are located between 60 degrees north and 80 degrees north latitude. Their source could be a cirque. The River Rhone flows between the Central Massif and Jura Mountains. River Po forms a fertile river basin between Alps and Apennine Mountains. The basin of River Kama lies between the Volga highlands and Ural Mountains. The canals like Mittelland, Marne-Rhine, Moscow, and Midi are used for water transport in Europe. In the north, there are a number of lakes formed by glaciers. For example, Lake Vänern, Lake Mälaren, Lake Onega, Lake Finland, etc. Moving on to climate. Europe has summer from March to September. In the month of July, westerly winds blow into the continent from west. In western and northern parts of the continent, the temperatures are below 10 degrees Celsius even during summer. The mean temperature is 15 to 20 degrees Celsius in the central plain region. In southern part of the continent, the temperature is more than 25 degrees Celsius. Europe has winter from September to March. In the southern part of the Scandinavian peninsula, the temperature in the month of January is about -5 to -10 degrees Celsius. In the northeastern part of Europe, the temperature is -20 degrees Celsius. The temperature keeps on increasing as we move from northeast to southwest. The temperature in the southern parts of the Iberian Peninsula is about 5 degrees to 10 degrees Celsius. Due to North Atlantic warm currents, the temperature in the West European coastal region is more than 5 degrees Celsius during winter. The western part of the Kejolen Mountains experience heavy rains, and the eastern part receive less rain as it comes in the rain shadow region. The place receiving lowest rainfall is Astrakhan with 160 millimeters of rainfall. The place receiving highest rainfall is Krikwais with 4,850 millimeters rainfall. Now we shall study about natural resources. 1. Forest resources. Alpine and coniferous trees are found in the northern part of Europe and mountainous region of the Alps, as these regions receive good rainfall. Alpine, coniferous, broad-leaved forests, meadows and grasslands are found between Barents Sea to Black Sea. There are alpine and coniferous forests near the Barents Sea due to snowfall. Near the Black Sea, due to low rainfall, we find broad-leaved forests, meadows and grasslands. The southern part of the continent of Europe having grasslands is suitable for animal husbandry. 2. Animal resources. Fishes like cod, herring, tuna, flying fish, sturgeon, etc. are found in the seas around Europe. Animals found in the tundra and coniferous forests are mountain hare, Norway lemming, pine marten, and brown bear. In the grasslands, squirrels and wolves are found. In the broad-leaved forests and the meadows, wild boar, adder, eagle, and owl are found in the deciduous forests. Birds found here are fulmar, owl, wall creeper, white stork, egret, nightingale, puffins, etc. 3. Soil resources. Tundra soil is found in the extreme northern parts of East Europe, Iceland, and the mountainous regions of Scandinavia. These soils are acidic in nature, and the proportion of nutrients required for plant growth is very low in them. Podzol soil is found below tundra region where coniferous trees grow. They are also acidic in nature. Brown soil is found in south and southeastern part where broadleaf forests grow. These soils are fertile as they have a large proportion of humus. Chernozem and chestnut soil are found in the east and southeast part of Europe. These soils are fertile and developed into grasslands. Solonets soil, which is found to the north of Caspian Sea, has a high proportion of salt. In the north and southern mountainous region, mountain soil is found. The thickness of these soils is quite low. 4. Mineral resources. A variety of minerals are found in Europe. Maximum reserves of natural gas and mineral oils are found in the North Sea. Maximum reserves of iron ore are found in the Kejulan Mountains in the north. Reserves of magnesium are found in the southern part of the continent. Let us study the environmental issues. Europe faces many environmental problems due to industrialization, urbanization, and increasing use of vehicles. They are as follows. 1. Air pollution. Industries and automobiles release harmful gases in the atmosphere. So, the industrial belts are facing problems of acid rain. For example, industrial belt of Manchester and Frankfurt. 2. Water pollution. Rivers and canals are used for inland navigation on a large scale in urban and industrial areas. Due to the chemical effluents and sewage, the level of water pollution in rivers and seas is increasing. 3. Deforestation. Forest lands have been cleared down to make land available for agriculture and industrial purpose. This has led to problems of soil erosion, soil degradation, and loss of wildlife.